Hello and welcome to Isabel and Jane's Garden, and today we're going to show you how to plant a pepper plant into a container. So we recommend you using a 1.5 to 3 gallon pot or container. You can use a 5 gallon container if that's all you have. If your container that you're going to use does not have holes, make sure you drill some holes in it. The container that we're going to use is a leftover container from a store, and it of course doesn't have any holes, so we're going to drill about 7 holes in it. You can do more, you can do less. So now the holes have been drilled, we're going to be using a very loose, well-draining potting soil. And we're going to fill this all the way to the top of the container. So before we transplant anything, we always make sure we moisten the soil a little bit. This will help with any transplant shock that you may run into. When planting in a container, you want to make sure you remove any larger materials that are in the potting soil that you have. Sometimes you get a little bit of sticks. So the pepper that we're planting right here is a ghost pepper from Bonnie. So we're just going to remove this pepper, remove this biodegradable container. Now you can plant this container directly into the soil, but I wouldn't recommend it. It does block the roots. We're going to remove this. We're going to create a hole the same size as the soil that the plant currently has. And we're going to loosen up the roots on the bottom. Now that we have this planted, we're gonna give it a good watering. You definitely want to make sure you water the soil enough. Allow the water to drain all the way down. That will make the roots continue to grow down looking for water rather than staying up on the top because only the top is wet. So make sure you water it very well. We recommend you staking your pepper plants or using the small tomato cage. This will help keep the plant stabilized as it grows, and when it starts to produce peppers, it will help with the extra weight that's added to the plant. We like to add it as soon as we plant the pepper. And we're gonna just show you this twist tie that we have. That once it gets to around this height, we will tie it around and support it from this level. For peppers, fertilizer is very, very important. We like to use Trifecta Plus because it's a well-balanced organic fertilizer. If you don't use Trifecta Plus, just find something similar. And if you want to use organic or non-organic, it's up to you, it's your preference. We also sometimes crush up eggshells and add them to the soil. This helps a lot. If you start seeing your leaves turn a little bit yellow, We recommend using Epsom salts. They work very well. They'll change your plant in a few days from being a tint of yellow to really, really green. So if you run into that issue, just add a little Epsom salt. Peppers absolutely love the sun. I cannot stress that enough. We recommend about 7+ hours a day. Where we have our peppers, we get a good 8 to 10 hours of nice sun. We get morning sun, evening sun, and afternoon sun. It's in the middle of our garden and it's never blocked by anything. So sun is very, very important. Make sure you water these regularly, twice a week at minimum. And I like to water mine every 2 days, depending on the heat and everything else. If it's been cooler over the last few days, I might go every 3 days. You have to check from time to time to see how your soil's doing retaining the water. Check out these yellow bell peppers that we have growing in this other pot that we did the same exact thing. These are from last year and we overwintered them and now they're coming back. We have 5 peppers on it right now that look pretty good. And they don't take up that much space, just one container and you have a nice pepper plant. We have it staked up in the middle. This will help when the peppers get a lot larger and they start weighing it down and then you add in the wind effect. This will hold your plant up and allow it to be safe. There's nothing better than homegrown peppers. So hopefully this helps you. And if you have any questions, please comment below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, please like, and let us know what kind of peppers you're growing this year.